keeps us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
All right, so it looks like I don't like this. Okay. I don't like this because now I'm in two places. I am live. I am live in the group. But where are the comments going to go? I don't know. We'll find out. I have no idea. But it did work. It wasn't too much more trouble, but the title didn't come with it. And over here it just looks like it's pausing. I don't know. And there's a huge lag. The lag is like 2 minutes. Actually, it's like 1:30. Okay, who cares? I probably won't do it that way again. I think I'm going to narrow this down and not be in so many places. So, man, I already chasing people off. In this one, we're going to be talking about meeting etiquette and how a chairperson is supposed to run a meeting. Okay. So, and I'll get started about 3-minute mark. Hopefully some people will join us. God, it is so far behind. Okay. I'm not even gonna look at that anymore. So. All right. Welcome to the Daily Trudge. I'm Dion. If you're here, please say hello, whether you're watching the live or the rewatch. Let's start with chairing a meeting. Let's start with that. So, as a chairperson, what I usually have is a script, okay? And what I need to do is I need to stick to this script. I'm not going to deviate from this script. I'm going to follow it. I'm going to read what it says. Okay? Now, here's the key to opening up a meeting. It's got to be done in 10 to 12 minutes. In fact, the sooner the meeting is open, the better. Because what we're really trying to get to is the sharing portion of the meeting. So it is usually not best to front load your format with a bunch of stuff. I find asking if somebody has 1, 2, or 3 days, if somebody's at their first, second, or third meeting, or 29 days, I find those questions redundant. I just do. When you have somebody that is a relapser, that 29 days may scare them from the meeting. I didn't do it. Nope. It was too embarrassing. I got to go back for 29 more days and put up my hand. I find that when we do that, what we're doing is we're making it a little bit tougher. Now, I understand we're celebrating those days with them, but we seem to be hurting more than we're helping with it. So your job as a chairperson, number one, it is not your meeting. It's not your meeting. It's God's meeting. And with that attitude, you'll do well. Okay? If you haven't shared before, prepare. What you're going to need is a topic. That's really all you're going to need is a topic. That's it. Okay, there's not much thinking behind it. If you're having a hard time with a topic, ask Google. Hey, what are some good AA topics? And then you go through one that makes you happy, pick it. Oh, gratitude. Step 1. If all else fails, go to how it works. All else fails, go to how it works. Okay. Now, there are some rules when sharing. Number 1, you do not share in between shares. That is crosstalk. Okay. It's hard, man. I do it. I have to keep myself from. So what I do is I might repeat one thing they say and say, yeah, I love that part. Thank you. And that's it. Okay. Because what happens is sometimes if you speak in between on what everybody says, less people will share. Because they don't want to hear your fucking opinion about what they're going to say. That is crosstalk. When you share about what they shared, that is crosstalk. Don't do it. It's the number one mistake people make. And the people that make it are people with codependency problems. That would be me. That's why I did it. Why else are we doing this? It's pride. It's ego. No, stay away from it. I'm not a counselor. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just an alcoholic with experience. Sit. What is your other job? To keep the meeting flow going. If nobody has spoke for 10 seconds, pick someone. Make it a tag meeting. Make it easy on yourself. Make it a tag meeting. You'll find that a lot of times people do want to share, but they don't share until they're called upon. And sometimes these people have great things to say. So don't be shy about picking on someone. Don't be shy. They're not required to share if they don't want to share. Thank you for your time. Okay. That's about it. Okay. And then, so you're all you're doing is just guiding people along to get to something. Once the meeting is open, your only job is to keep the flow going. That's it. It's your only job. Your job isn't to protect the group. Your job isn't to make sure things go this way or that way. Oh, it is also your job to pass the 7th tradition basket. Why are we putting this basket around at the inappropriate time? The time to do it is in the last 10 minutes. You're not supposed to do it in the middle. Now, Zoom is a little bit harder. Zoom, you kind of do have to do it halfway through. But in an in-person meeting, the 7th tradition really should be in the last 10 minutes. Okay. Why? Because now everybody's there. People show up late. And we do need to make money. So be smart about it. Quit being lazy. Do these at the appropriate times. So let's recap that. Let's recap that a little bit. Number 1, be prepared. Have a topic. It's all you need to do. Okay. Now, sometimes on Zoom, people like to write things up so they can put it in chat, things like that. I think that's great. I always forget. So people that do that, I'm like, good on you. See, this is why, okay, this is where in-person and Zoom are going to be different. They're going to be a little different. And I have a lot of experience with both. So I know what I'm talking about here. Okay. Zoom has chat. And chat is crosstalk. chat is rude. Yes, I use it sometimes too, but it's when we start to joke around. Okay. Having chat in a Zoom group is a responsibility. Okay. Are people having side conversations during in-person meetings? Sometimes they are, and they're told to shut up. Can you shut up? Try to listen here. Okay. Now, I find it isn't really in-person meetings that seems to blow etiquette, but there is meeting etiquette. When somebody else is talking, shut the fuck up. If somebody else is talking, this is the way that I see it. When I talk, people are listening to me and they give me that respect. So when other people are talking, I do the same thing. But I can tell you now, when I'm in Zoom and I'm talking and I see all these squares and I see people typing, I know you're not listening to me. No, you cannot do both at the same time. I'm sorry. I know you like to think you can, but you're only going to catch a part of what I'm saying, which means you're too busy joking around and not paying attention in the meeting. We have got to put a quash on the chat. I've also noticed in Zoom meetings that it's very easy for people to crosstalk because you're behind that camera, because it's not person in person. In person, I doubt very much you would say half the bullshit that you say. Okay. I'm getting tired of going to meetings and people talking about what I am saying in chat while I am talking. It is rude. Wait till I'm done and put great share or something like that. Okay, that would be the same thing as in a live meeting when they're done talking, going, "Yeah, that was a good share, man." That would be the same as that. Beyond that, the joking around, all this other stuff, it's bullshit. It's a distraction, and I'm tired. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of talking and then seeing, motherfucker pop up or you're an asshole. Ha ha ha. I'm glad you guys are having fun, but that's for before and after the meeting, not during. And it's especially rude when you can chat and no one else can. There's nothing worse than the co-host fucking around on Zoom in chat while it's closed. That is extremely rude. Okay. I was going to a noon meeting. I was going there because I'm trying to lighten up. But people keep cross talking with me and I won't tolerate it. And I was getting ready to ream somebody's fucking ass today. So, no, I will find a different meeting. Maybe I'll start my own. I'm not going to start a new meeting. Not a chance. All right. So that's just some quick stuff. I'm going to end it there. I got a lot to do from here. So I love you all. Thanks for being here. Peace out and have a day.